Caitlin does what no NBA player has ever done. Leaves Angel Reese in the dust with historic stat line. Caitlin Clark of the WNBA's Indiana Fever dropped a historic stat line Wednesday in a game against the Washington Mystics. Most of it was good, and might further solidify her claim to the league's Rookie of the Year honors. Although some of the historic stats weren't so hot, and were part of the reason why the Fever dropped another game to fall to 9-14 on the season. Clark managed to score 29 points and net a further 5 rebounds and 13 assists in the 89-84 loss to the Mystics, according to the Associated Press. She also managed 5 three-pointers, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. As StatMember noted on its X account, she was the first NBA or WNBA player with those numbers. Ever. Caitlin Clark today. 29 hawkeyes, 5 reb, 13 ast, 5 stl, 3 blk. No player in WNBA or NBA history has ever recorded those numbers in a game. Furthermore, Clark's 29 points alone managed to up her total over Angel Reese's best game. The Chicago Sky forward, Clark's main rival for Rookie of the Year honors, only managed a best of 27 versus the Seattle Storm last week, with 10 rebounds, 2 assists, no steals, and 2 blocks. However, Clark did make unwanted history during the game, with a new record for most turnovers by a rookie, with 127. Sports Illustrated noted, committing 5 during the Mystics game. She beat the record of the late Nikki McCray, who died last year and set it in 1998. However, it's worth noting that even then, McCray had played her first season in the American Basketball League, a short-lived rival to the WNBA that stalled despite starting first and initially having a higher quality of play than the NBA-subsidized Women's League. That said, the turnovers could be more a function of the fact that the Fever have been an up-and-down team, which still lacks the depth to challenge for a championship. Indeed, Washington had pulled out to a 76-55 lead after the third quarter before a furious rally sparked by Clark fell short. After Clark capped a 14-0 run with a free throw to pull Indiana within 85-82 with 1:05 left, the Mystics' Ariel Atkins answered at the other end with an off-balance shot in the lane, the AP reported. Atkins was the game's second leading scorer with 26 points, and she was marginally more efficient from the field, going 10-17 on field goals to Clark's 7-14. On the other hand, Clark was 5-9 from three-point land, while Atkins was only 1-3. While 6 of the Mystics players took home double-digit scoring totals, only 3 Fever players did: Clark, guard Kelsey Mitchell, and forward Nalisa Smith. Forward Aaliyah Boston, usually the Fever's other top player, only managed 6 points, 6 rebounds, no assists or steals, and 2 blocks. Nevertheless, the Fever were playing at home, and the Mystics are a worse team, record-wise, having gone 6-17 thus far this season. This was also only their third win away from home, the District of Columbia's entertainment and sports arena. The Mystics are a woeful 3-10 on the road. So, yes, the most important part for Caitlin Clark might be the mostly epic stat line. The bottom line for the Fever, however, is that they're tenuously hanging on to the bottom of the playoff ladder and need to move up, desperately, or else Clark Mania ends when the regular season does.